What's up, everybody, man? We are back. Here we are, man. Finally, man, we finally got to sit down and people been waiting to see Tyson Talk. My man, Jodeci Jones from Gaming Growth, man. We sitting down. We giving the people what they've been asking for, man.
This is Game and Growth, where real talk meets real change.
So we're just going to start this thing off, man. How you been living, bro?
Life has been long, brother. Life has been long. You know about it personally. You know, we talk pretty often, so it ain't like, it's no secret here, nothing like that. But life has been life. Work, the youth program, my kids, my family, my wife. I knew it was gonna be busy, but I guess I wasn't really mentally prepared. I still was like, well, that's why I kept saying we're gonna take it slow, just do something a couple times a week.
Yeah,
but it's a lot.
And the youth program that you mentioned, Next Level Gen, NLGC, right? Let's tell the people a little bit about that. Can you just give them a quick spiel of, if a person asks you, hey, Joe, hey, what is NLGC?
I'll tell them NLGC is a youth program that we put together for youth, boys and girls, ages 12 to 18, where we offer mentoring, hands-on life skills, that better prepare them for the trades, life skills, and work readiness. Those are the main three things we're pushing. Work readiness. We want to get these kids prepared to get in front of interviews and land these interviews and get these jobs and move farther in life and be prosperous. Life skills, cooking, cleaning, learning how to tie a tie, ironing your clothes, just basic life skill stuff that you should know how to do. You know what I mean? That we grew up seeing each other do, or that you was raised doing. And the trades. I let them know about the trades, man. That's really where the funds are. You don't have to spend as much time right back in school, because we know a lot of kids don't want to be, I don't want to do 5, 6, 7 years, 4 years, whatever. So, the trades too. So that's what we try to push to these young kids by NLGC. Let them know, it's a better way than just streaming and hanging on the block being a YE.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, man. Here at Tyson Talk, that's what we want to highlight the most. What are the legit things that we can do in life that we don't have to feel like we have to live a street life, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, speaking of the program, for Tyson Talk, you know what I'm saying? I am the youth reform mentor for NLGC. You know what I mean? So, if you got bad kids, I ain't even going to call it bad. If you got kids that you just need a little talking to, man, just somebody to keep it real with them. Because if I don't do nothing else, bro, I'm going to keep it real with them. So, you know what I mean? Y'all contact NLGC. Y'all reach out to me so we can get these youth signed up, man, because it's honestly a program that's going to bring a lot of good to the community. You know what I mean? Because if we knew we could go to this program down the street and learn how to change oil and brake, you know what I'm saying? Because we know, hey, if we want to learn something, man, let's go ask NLGC, man. I know them boys over there can teach us something. You know what I mean? Because it's all about the legit hustles, bro. It's a million ways to get money, bro. You don't got to do it the illegal way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I want to highlight the most.
And that's what we exactly try to teach them. And, I started it, I started NLGC, and I had you in mind as I was definitely getting into my creator part of setting up the staff and everything. And I feel like that role will sit you very well. I announced it to the public and stuff like that, even along with like the recreational stuff, field events and whatnot, keeping the kids kind of entertained, because you're doing that with Splat Bros. So you already have that connection before.
Splat Bros motor in it. Come on, man. Shout out to the Splat, man. Come on, man.
But I had you in mind, just because how you really have been. I hate to use the word reform.
Gotcha.
But I mean, that's what they say.
It sounds more professional, but it sounds great.
Exactly.
It sounds
I'm glad
great.
You feel me. I'm glad.
It sounds great. Reform definitely says, what do you mean reform? Like, I could be the youth motivator. You know what I mean? So we might do need to mix that up. Instead of me being a youth reform mentor, I'm the youth motivator mentor. You know what I mean? Something like that, because I'm here to motivate the kids to please do not throw your life away, bro. Like, if I don't stress nothing else, bro, do not let y'all kids throw their life away trying to be too tough. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, man, there's so much in the world positive that could be going on. We as people shouldn't have to still be stuck in such a negative mindset. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that just comes from, feeling like, oh, I'm the biggest, baddest MF around, or, I can sell and move all this dope in 1 week. Like, nah, bro. So, go move a legal product so you don't got to worry about being removed from your family, your friends, your loved ones. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot they can go into it. But, you know, this is Tyson Talking Game and Growth. So keep checking in with us.
Exactly. And that's exactly what you're going to get with Game and Growth. I'm going to give you a little game, hopefully in order to grow through your life. You know, at the same time, I'll be quick to tell people I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect.
We ain't perfect, gang.
But you have to have some level of a little level of like, okay, I feel you. You know, sometimes it does matter who the messenger is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I feel like I don't live the lifestyle to be like this totally contradictive of what I'm saying and teaching and putting out there to the youth and even Game and Growth. I try to keep it solid, you know, as much as I can. You know what I mean? I don't have any problems with anybody and stuff like that. I call myself a model citizen. I work, I go home, pay my bills, pay my taxes, take care of my family.
Let's talk about being a model citizen, right? So, and the reason why I laugh at that because, bro, I remember when I first came home. If I'm being honest, I was everything but a model citizen, right? So, you know, just getting out, first thing I do, I jump right back into the trap. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I ain't tripping, right? So that's because that's all I really knew, bro. I didn't know really nothing else. Like, I had a little work ethic. I knew about going to work, but, you know, jobs and trying to actually be satisfied with what you're doing, right? So a model citizen, right? When I tell you, bro, I am happy I'm a model citizen now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy I'm a model citizen because I don't gotta worry about all the street beef and all the negativities that come with that type of lifestyle. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, I definitely, being a model citizen ain't a lame thing because I'm still hanging out just the same.
And it's real easy. You know, it's real easy. Like I just said, pay your bills, go home, be with your family. You have your little outings and stuff like that. Yeah. You don't bother nobody. Hopefully nobody bothers you. And that's how you know, growing up, that's how I thought a lot of people moved. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that was our lifestyle growing up. You know, adding church in there, a lot of church.
Oh yeah.
But outside of that, we had our vacation time with our families and stuff like that. My parents went to work, we went to school, played sports, came home, church.
You had a regular life. It wasn't filled. How can I word this to not be offending? But like,
we knew what we talking about.
Yeah, but I want the people to know what we talking about. You know what I mean? So like. So there's some people, right? Even like, and I can't just say projects, but there's certain hoods or just certain way that people live in a certain environment. You get what I'm saying? And it's like they don't have that structure. Word. They don't know that type of structure of work, home, mom and dad, come home, do our homework, eat family as a dinner, or eat dinner as a family. Like, there's a lot of people who really don't think that that's only movie stuff because they never seen a structured life. Man, you talking about you coming in, mama cussing, grandma raising the kids, just a whole lot of repeated trauma. You know what I mean? So like, how do we and I'm gonna be real, like, how do we as Black people start glorifying that part of life? You know what I mean?
Moving on?
No. Like, as far as moving on, but like how you say you came home.
Just a regular, okay. Well, I dropped a video. I did a podcast. You know, I do my recordings at the Poorhouse on Main.
Shout out to the Poorhouse. Shout out to the Poorhouse.
Love y'all peoples. I do mines there. I dropped the episode then. I was talking about the same thing. Basically, our very first step, real life, is just admitting it is a problem there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we got to do better.
Gotcha.
A lot of people, they realize
stuck in their ways. Stuck in their ways. If I ain't learned nothing else about some people in the Black community, bro, is that they are stuck in their ways and can't nobody tell them nothing. So off of that, people don't even want to deal with you. Yeah. Because you make them feel wrong for trying to say something. Yeah. So, you know.
And that's exactly what I meant when I started this off and I was saying, I'm not perfect. You know.
We ain't never going to be perfect.
Just because, and that's why I say, you know what? Forget trying to tell anybody how I feel, dropping a little game, this, that, and the other. I'm going to do it on a podcast. Yeah. If I just get 7 views, well, them 7 people must have liked it. They must have understood the message and want to hear it. Yeah. For the ones that don't, you don't have to click my videos.
Gotcha.
That way you ain't got to hear my mouth. You ain't got to see me online or whatever. Just block me, delete me, whatever. You ain't got to hear my advice, nothing like that. But at the same time, understand I'm not perfect, but I feel like it's real easy to mind your business, go to work, do your family, have your little fun and stuff like that. Yeah. But all that drama, rah, The
Definitely
stuff that some people bring into their households, bro, like just the stuff we see on the internet today.
And like, bro, what we gotta start doing, like doing sit downs where we start literally showing examples for the people.
I thought about
you know what I'm saying? So like, kind of doing like reaction. Oh, we got plenty TV. Oh, we got plenty TVs in here, fam. So that ain't no problem.
You right.
We got a movie going on right now, fam. So,
you right. That's
like it's plenty TVs, bro. So like we literally switch it up. We put the chairs, whatever.
We do something, start showing this stuff and elaborate on it.
That's a good segment right there.
Man, the stuff I be seeing.
Shop at stubscrub.com. Handcrafted sugar scrubs for glowing skin, body, face, lip care.
Like I said, man, Game of Growth Tyson Talk, we're back, man. So, yeah, man, I'm just glad we was able to finally, with your schedule, my schedule, all the things you got going on, all the things I got going on. Like, people tell me it's something new with me all the time, bro. For real, bro. It's like every time you turn around, bro, I got a new idea, a new hustle somewhere. And that's what it's about, bro. Like, man, just not staying in the same spot, bro, not doing the same thing. Like, Splat Bros is moving. Like, don't get me wrong, it's going. But, hey, man, I needed to be pumping. You know what I mean? So that's just me.
Speaking of which, that hustle we like to talk about.
Yeah.
You know, passive income. I got to get better with that too. But passive income, a lot of times one income obviously ain't good enough. You know, what we call your 9 to 5, your regular job.
Facts.
That ain't good enough. So that hustle, that 9, you know what I mean? The different hustles you got, because you work a regular job.
Yeah.
You got your bean dip going, and you got Splat Bros, and they don't tell them what else you put.
They don't know about the loaded cowboy dip yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I haven't really been recording as much. So, but yeah, man, if y'all don't know,
put it on screen right about now.
Yeah, man, it's that loaded cowboy dip, man. Y'all gotta check it out. Every week, man, we be selling it. Just reach out to me on Facebook, man. Contact us. I believe we just made a Facebook page for it, man. Hottest thing in the city, man. Just be on the lookout for my video. The reaction gonna tell itself, man. I'm telling y'all, got to try. I'm finna turn them up Friday. Oh yeah, and right here at 111, man, we doing a party, man. Big Jen and friends. Y'all pop out tomorrow, room 111. I don't know if the video gonna be edited by then, but you know.
I'm gonna get on this today and tomorrow. It's gonna be out. Believe that.
Okay then. Well, hey man, if y'all out, man, if it's out, man, even if we throw a little clip on there, or something, send it to me. I can edit that part. You feel me?
I got you.
Yeah, man. So y'all pop out, man. Big Jen and friends tomorrow, right here, room 111. Y'all check us out, man.
Yeah, shout out to room 111. Appreciate you for allowing us to host this as well.
Always, you know, there's always love.
Room. Yeah, it's always love in here. It's always love. Shout out to Monster and everybody, what y'all doing with the community.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, if y'all missed the Family Fun Day, we had at room 111. I don't know if you could probably throw the flyer, but we're actually going to be doing more of those. You feel me? See, we're doing Family Fun Days. It was actually a really nice time. We had videos outside, we had slides, we had obstacle course. You know what I mean? It was a really nice time seeing people come out again, and we're right here off of Main Street. So if y'all don't know, there's a conflict, ongoing thing about, you know, just Main Street not being alive how it should be, you know what I'm saying, compared to Sebring and Lake Placid. So, you know, let's be better as a town. If you're from Avon Park, man, come out and support your community. You don't even got to buy nothing, bro. Come walk around, come post and show people that you're here to make others want to come. You know what I mean? So, you know, we just have to get better at that as a community of coming out, supporting people. If you're a person that have events, come out to other people's events so they can support you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Even with NLGC, that's another reason I kind of started that too. You know, I was in the oil field. I was up in West Texas out there doing my thing in the oil field. And I remember even when I came home, before I came home, I was already talking with my wife, my girlfriend at the time. I was like, you know, I want to do some type of program or something. Like I want to do something with the kids or like just the boys or something. Initially, that's what NLGC thought process started from, just like, you know, talking to the boys.
Want to do something.
Yeah. Want to do something. Yeah. Exactly. So to see just how the community has dwindled. I'm gonna be honest, you know. I'm an Avon Park, Florida.
Let's talk about it.
I'm an Avon Park, Florida, born and raised.
Almost same.
To see how Highlands County itself has dwindled is very gray and blah and very 2026-ish. You know, it's sad. I don't know where the economy's going. What's being done with the funds and whatnot, but to see the beautiful mall in the state that it's in, that mall that I grew up in, just running from store to store, having so much fun.
Oh, being a kid, going to the movies, running around, bro. They used to have everything in that mall. Laser tag, like I grew up in a good era where the mall was actually a thing. I remember when they told you couldn't even be like 16 by yourself going to the mall no more. And I was like 12 or 11. I'm like, oh man, like I can't even hang out at the mall no more.
That probably was part of our downfall, telling them, you got to be a 16-year-old or older with an adult.
Yeah.
That probably was part of the downfall. I don't know.
Yeah,
but it just didn't, I don't know, just to see this town dwindle, even as far as the restaurants we have and stuff like that, thank the Lord for the restaurants that are coming back. Shouts out to Barley's Hideaway, Pizza and Wings, spectacular, right off of Main Street. Give them a try. The Poorhouse, Sophie's Cafe. It's coming. It's coming back.
We got a lot of places, like even just on Main Street alone, bro. You got Charlie Faye's, you got the Bagel Bar. You know what I mean? These are all different local places right here on Main Street.
Little Italy's.
You know what I mean? So, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to drop all the business.
Oh no, this is my town, and at the same time, that's why I'm doing what I do. Like, ain't really no sugarcoating. I say we're just having a conversation. So
we're bringing awareness.
I'm talking to you just as I would on the phone. I don't like the state that my county in. You know what I mean? I don't know how much can I do. And me and my wife, we have these talks a lot. She be like, "You one person, what can you do?" I don't know. I mean, I'm a voice. I'm gonna state my opinion. I know what people feel like I do, but we need more here. We need better jobs, better paying jobs. We out here trying to raise the next level generation of youth. And I'm sorry, we can't have these kids graduate and go right out here and work for $14 an hour when there's so many other things they can do.
Because they haven't learned about it, because there's nowhere to put them on. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But I want to keep them here.
Yeah, no, of course.
You know what I mean? I could be living anywhere in the world just like anybody else that was born right here in this small county of 3 cities. I could be living anywhere else. I could be online talking trash just about anybody else about this county. But what did I do? I came back home because I want better for my county. I want better for the youth here. And hopefully if we put it into their brains and their mentals, maybe they'll be the ones to make a change. So when I am 60, 70 years old, I'll be like, God, wow, we finally have skyscrapers here and stuff. Yeah. We finally have great paying jobs. We have a trade school here that I started. You know what I mean? A program.
I don't agree with the skyscraper. I'm just be real. I'm on the stop developing Florida side, if you can't tell. Well, I actually like the small hometown feel that we still have. So no, we don't. I don't want to see overdevelopment for our town.
You're right.
But I do want to see our town flourish as a rural tourist spot. You know what I mean? Because there's plenty of, like, we have to stay. It's basically when you come to Highlands County Avon Park, it should be a time capsule. While the world is growing, we should be that place where it still feel like home. Can you understand that?
No, I'm thanking you. You're right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right, because I can't have it 2 ways, because that's another thing I love about my town. Yeah. I love that the traffic is low.
Oh my goodness, bro! Like, you can just zip around. Like, it literally like, bro, I'm telling you, you can literally just zip around. Like, like, bro, you can't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm tripping. I can't have it.
But we want it enough to where, we get the seasons where people are coming, spending money from out of town. Our towns are flourishing. Our high schools are flourishing. We want the economic side of it, but we don't want the overdevelopment side. Word. You feel what I'm saying? So when I say that, right, shout out to Jonas Dickens, right? I shared it on Facebook. Him and his family are building a meat processing plant, right? Where they slaughter cows and produce beef. And it's actually going to be a country store as well.
Where?
So like kind of like is they building it, I believe, somewhere right down on 64. Okay. But check this out. They're also farmers, bro. So they're going to be farming the cows and producing it. So they're literally bringing farm to table beef. Like, instead of going to Walmart where you getting this mystery meat, fam, go right down there to Jonas Dickens. Them people, I don't know what the name of it going to be yet. I think wasabi or something. I got to read it again. But bro, you can literally go and he can show you, hey, yeah, this the cow we finna slaughter. Like, some people, that might be too much for them, but
we country boys, so
we in the world of, man, the food, you can't trust it no more.
No, understandable.
Having something like that here is bigger than what people realize, because, bro, there's an attack on our food, there's an attack on our technology, there's an attack on our school system. I could go on and on about these things, but you get what I'm saying? So that's another conversation for another day. But realistically, fam, like, so it's businesses like that. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, with Splat Bros, bro, like, I literally looked at it as, oh, man, I see all the kids already running around in the neighborhoods doing it, shooting each other anyways with no equipment. I could literally be the guy to just set up and let them do it. You feel me? And let them do it safely. On top of that, I could get them free game.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So
That's where I started Splat Bros at.
That same mind process with the NLGC. Coming back from the oil field, I've always been interested in like doing things with my hands. I used to always tell my wife, I didn't know what it was called at that time.
Yeah.
But I was telling her at that time, this was years ago, I was telling her I don't want an office job. I'm not more of a office sit down, window, paperwork, just being in the office.
Yeah, typing, emailing it. Yeah. You want to be out in the field with the men.
Hands on. I want to be fixing something. Whoa, pause. I want to be fixing something, doing something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I always felt more comfortable. I don't even care if there's a warehouse driving a forklift or something. Like
you moving around,
I'm doing something. You know what I mean? Yeah. I had a job like that. I had a nice little office and everything, a little window. I used to come up there in that office just like, this ain't for me. I'm going back outside. It's boring. But regardless, seeing stuff like that, always doing stuff like that, my father had to be around stuff like that. Coming back, seeing these youth kind of just like you say, running around here, talking to them, and
they don't know nothing. The kids don't know nothing. I've been dealing with kids. Listen to me, bro.
I ain't gonna say they don't know some of them. We're gonna be precise because we know how that go, and we don't want no moms and
well, the way I look at it is, if you don't feel like that's your child and it don't apply to you, you shouldn't be offended. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm talking. I'm talking to the ones that I see from my own. I was like, bro, I deal with a lot of kids with Splat Bros, bro. And the kids, a lot of them don't listen and some of them don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I could tell there's a lack in child development.
So let's break that down. Where do you think that come from?
The home.
Okay.
The home. You cannot expect the teacher to teach your child how to read, write, do math, do science, do all this, and teach them common sense, respect, keeping their hands off people's stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't, bro. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people, and people feel like because their kid doesn't do it in front of them, they don't do it. You get what I'm saying?
You're right about that.
That what the problem be. You feel what I'm saying? But then a lot of people don't even be watching their kids for real, bro.
Yeah.
You know how many kids that come up and I got to tell them, hey, you got to go get your parent to at least sign. A lot of people just send their kids, hey, woo. Me as a parent, I'm at least go check it out.
Trust me, I've been there. I've been at the booth plenty of times. I
don't like turning kids around.
Where your mama at?
Bro, I don't like turning kids around, but in the world of liability, it'll be that one kid I let play for free. Now his mama comes screaming, my baby just fell down and hurt himself. I ain't say they could do this. I'm finna sue y'all.
Amen.
That's the world we live in, bro. We live in a world where liability comes before moral.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't even do nothing nice for nobody because, you got to worry about being sued.
Every no good deed goes unpunished, as they would say. You try to look out, do good, and end up, turn out bad for you.
I'm telling you.
But what do you feel we go from there with the next generation? How we correct that, fix it? How do we? Because it's a thin line. People feel like you can't tell me nothing about my kid or how to raise my kid, and that's based off of obviously trauma and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people, I can only assume that their child free roam.
I'm thinking, okay, because I had to think on that, like, how do we, right? I feel like we have to become a village again. You have to stop feeling like people are wrong for trying to correct your child.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying just let anybody talk your kid or do your kid in kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
No, but we have to start teaching kids how to respect adults again. Yes, sir, no, ma'am, no. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
because as we get older, we are the new adults.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Our parents and stuff, they're the grandparents now.
Mm-hmm.
So, you got to start. It starts in the home, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it starts with programs like NLGC.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because when a kid come around me, I'm teaching you respect, bro. Man, them kids come around Splat Bros and they touch my equipment without, hey, man, look, you can't touch that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bro, you got to stop, bro. If you don't stop, you can't play with this. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm not telling them in a stern way, like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling them in a way of, bro, y'all got to learn respect, bro, because I've been told the same shit 5, 10 times. How many times I got to tell you before I'm like, hey, man, you feel me?
Dismissed. I feel
Come on, bro. So, I just want to start, like I say, for my community, bro, I even tell, like, I got a motivational speaking that I do, and I say in it, like, I want to give back more to my community. I want to give more back to my community more than I ever took.
Mm-hmm.
That's my mission. Before I leave this bit, I want to give back more than I ever took, bro. Straight up.
It's a good mission.
You feel me? And
Good
whatever
motto.
that may be.
Good
So,
motto, good self motto.
You know, and I know by pointing to the next generation, that's how I do that. So,
Amen. You ain't tell no lie. And that's how I kind of look at it. I call myself passing it down, you know, the things that I learned, some of the things that I saw, the things that my fathers taught me, my uncles, being a part of Stoops, Levon Stoops, King's Kids.
Shout out to Mr. Stoops, yes sir.
Mr. Shepherd.
Okay,
Kelvin
yes, sir.
Shepherd.
Yes, sir. Shout out, yes, sir.
Mr. Shepherd, shout out to y'all. Being
Yes,
one
sir.
of his
Shout
students. Ivory Williams, Deacon Ivory Williams. He worked at the DJJ, but outside of that, he had his own little boys' corps. We had to go in there and do like PT and stuff like that, and we learned obviously same stuff. Al Joe Henson, rest in peace.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
He had the Dress for Success.
I was just finna say, bro, they don't need to do Dress for Success no more. I was literally thinking I was gonna let you finish talking, but I was gonna bring that up. Like, we do need to bring back Dress for Success.
Yeah, NLGC, we do plan on, you know, more sponsorships, more donations, more support, more volunteers. Yes, we can bring in programs like that that's already established under NLGC, you know, because it fits our motto and what we want to bring to the youth. Teaching them about respect. I mean, these are some of the things, you know, I can remember all the way back to what Al Joe Henson was telling us. Respect, tucking in your shirt, you know, how to put on the tie. You know, my father taught me a lot of these things as well, but it's not
having
bad.
Somebody else in the community to add on to that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what matters. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you're in a group of people like that where you do have this structure at home, now you helping others who don't have that structure at home. You get what I'm saying? Because now when they see, you know, you might be in a group of 10 boys, and because you do have a dad at home that teach you this type of things, you know what I'm saying? You're the only one who know these things already. So now you look like, oh wow, I know some more than you got. Like, and as you know, that's human mindset. Like once you kind of see, like, oh wow, I know something that somebody else don't know. Now you want to learn something else. Now you want to do something better. So when you have a positive thing that you're doing with that, you know what I'm saying? So now I go from learning how to tie to polish your shoes, like when ROTC, remember you used to have to polish your shoes? Like I remember doing that one time, bro. You know what's funny about my life, bro? I remember doing ROTC with a house arrest bracelet on in high school.
So you had to get it done.
You feel me, bro? And like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, like my life has definitely
been. What was it, Major Galloway?
I can't even remember the dude name.
So I know when I was there, he had Major Galloway. Yeah, I think it was Galloway and Callahan.
Yeah, I can't even remember, but I remember being on RTC like with the house arrest bracelet on, trying to keep my pants down, and you know what I'm saying, that bit bulging out. I'm like, oh man, what I'm doing. But you know, that was actually a great program. It still is a great program for youth to, you know, advance, especially the technology side of warfare.
Oh yeah, Lord knows, especially where it's going. If you know that's an option for your youth and stuff like that. I'm not really wholeheartedly against the military. I push the military too, because I even let the kids know you can also get a trade. Bro,
it come with too many benefits. And before this war happened, it was a sweet lick. Like, man, what I heard about going to the army, it's a sweet lick. But you do a couple years, get, you know, whatever. And damn, like you pay for life. You can go to school, you can go get a trade. I feel like the military is a bad option. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't have no other plans, you just want to do something that's going to set you up in life, get your credit score right, get you a good little job, good little work history. They'll pay for you to go to school. Like it comes with a lot of benefits. So that's what we have to start teaching the youth is utilizing the things in life while you're young that's going to put you in position when you're older. Because me personally, bro, I don't plan on working until I'm 65. And I tell them, I'm going to be real. I don't want to be working at 35. And I'm not going to say working, but I want to be able to
not the typical 9 to 5.
The typical 9 to 5 or feeling like my job is my only source of income. Now for people who is okay with that, okay, you found your job, you want to lock in, you're gonna move up in the ranks, you got a set schedule you want to do. But I'm a person, I need something new every day. I don't want to do the same thing every day because I'm gonna get tired of it. As far as like work wise, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm the kind of person like I'm a people's person. I need to be out in the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do those type of things. So like we need to get into, bro, tapping into people's strengths and not just feeling like, oh, you need to go to work.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna mention his name. I had one of the youth call my phone and was like, hey, Mr. Joe, what's up? I was like, what's up, man? Hey, what's going on? First youth to ever call and ask for anything. So I kind of felt a little honored. He was like, hey, you mind taking me to work? I got you, man.
Bro, I know you did.
Yeah, I got you, man. He said,
That's
it's a
what's
secret,
up.
though. Cool, let's do it.
That's powerful.
I said, drop me a low, I'll be on my way.
That's powerful.
Send it to me, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Took him to work, we chopped it up on the way there and everything. A part of the conversation we was having about there are a lot of different options. I was telling him, you know, what are you planning on doing after school? He was letting me know what he planned on doing after school.
The fact he got a job, my bad, I didn't want to cut you off. The fact that he got a job right now, he on the right track.
And he's a teenager. I'm really not sure of his age, but I want to say he's 15 or 16.
Yeah, that's major.
You got to have different options. Sometimes option 1, 2, or 3, A, B, or C might not work. Yeah. And so he was like, oh, I want to go, I ain't going to tell this business, but he was like, I want to do such and such. And I was like, I wanted to be an actor or a comedian when I was in high school. Option B was the military. I didn't do either one of those. Yeah. So not to be rude, but sometimes we have to break it down and be real with our kids. Yeah. We have to have more realistic options. Yes. Like everybody not going to the league. Show your kid the percentage and the dedication, the hard work they have to do. I bet they change their mind. I don't think they're really looking into the research like that. They probably just may be talking. So that's why I hit them with the reality. Well, you know, you can go to a trade school and make more than a doctor, you know, or just as much as a doctor or a technician or something like that. You know what I mean? So, there's plenty of options. There's so many jobs out here.
And it's like, and bro, we're getting in the world of, you know, the internet where you can do anything nowadays. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you can literally do anything you put your mind to. It's like with the internet, bro. So like that's what I feel like. You get what I'm saying? So like you said, the league, yeah, you can do that, but like you just have to really push your all into it. And if it doesn't work, you have to be prepared for that.
And whatever you prepare for on plan B, you have to be prepared at that work. And the same with C. The more you end up growing in life, the older you get, you start realizing the more stuff that happens in life, you got to plan from A to whatever letter.
Okay.
Or 0, 1 to whatever number. Because you thought you had it figured out. You thought life was going to go like this, that, the other. After a while, you on option number 15.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of people out there that done had plenty of jobs. So there's a lot of people that had different careers, different things they're trying to do, different outcomes in life and stuff like that. A lot of thought ideas of what I want to be, what I want to do. And viewers will really sit back and think since high school to what you doing. Like, dang, I done said a lot of stuff.
Man, I wouldn't imagine. Actually, my 10-year reunion is coming up. I couldn't imagine being where I am today 10 years ago. Like, as far as work, like I didn't even know the amount of jobs that were out there that could have paid me great money 10 years ago. And that's what I try to get people to understand. Like, you know, man, if I would have had welding in my face at the time, just because, you know, it would have been people around me doing it. You feel me?
Sorry to cut you. Highlands County School Board, do you hear that? If we had welding as an option.
Oh, they don't do welding around here?
Not to my knowledge. I said the same thing. When I went up to Texas, I was like, hold on, y'all do welding in high school? Y'all got welding classes? It was like, yeah, it's like just a regular class for everybody. I was like, so it's not like an elective or something you got to sign up for. Like, it's just a class. Wow. Yeah, everybody takes it. Boys and girls, everybody. Yeah.
Oh wow. Shout out to Texas, but like, yeah, bro, we gotta get back to teaching people real life, bro, real life skills again, man. Like in the world that's going left, bro, we need to go right and go teach them how to learn something, bro. Plumbing, like electricity, welding, lineman school, bro. I could go on and on, bro. Be myself. The heavy equipment lane, like, and the heavy equipment lane was the lane where it's like, bro, I remember when I got first into construction, I'm the laborer, the shovel man. Mm-hmm. Bro, you telling me the equipment man do the less laborers work and he getting paid more? Bro, is that in itself, so like in my company, right, my job, I started from the shovel, but I always had aspirations to be an equipment operator. So I was willing to do whatever it took to get there. Whether that's throwing a shovel, doing this, doing that, bro. They saw how I showed up every day. They saw how I was willing to work. Didn't matter what the hours is. But I remember one time we had to be to work at 2 a.m. I'm like, bro, who goes to work at 2 a.m. when our usual schedule is 6? But we had to do some extra stuff. So like when I showed my job, I could be flexible. I could be I'm driving to Temple sometimes. Like sometimes the gas money ain't even worth what I'm making in the day, but I stuck with it. And bro, before you know it, bro, I was able to get into a haul truck. And from there, I just knew it was only up, bro. Before you know it, I was running the excavator. I'm in a dozer. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting familiar with this equipment. Hey, I could talk to my supervisor. Hey, man, I want to try to learn how to run this right here. You mind if I jump in? That's what my supervisor will tell me. Man, you got to talk to the operator. I'm cool with it. You feel me? So I go talk to the operator, bro. I'm cool with everybody at my job. Everybody love to see me grow. Like, I don't know what it is, bro, but like, even with my internet family, but like people at my job, they'll tell, hey, man, Tyson, man, we finna let you get, hey, I'm gonna let you run this today. All right, bro, I call that. Because they see how ambitious I was about everything that I was doing. It didn't matter if I was doing the groundwork. I want to learn how to do the groundwork the right way, though. Even though I want to be the operator, I still want to do this right, though.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of people just looking uphill without wanting to do this downhill first. And I was willing to do that down.
And I believe that's how God gets you. You know, you gotta again raised in church.
Yeah, you gotta heavy on that though.
You gotta get the small stuff, and that I feel like that's life too. Not even just church. That's life. You gotta get the small stuff and be appreciative of that in order to grow, or just life, God, the universe, whatever you may believe in. It ain't gonna bless you until you really figure out. Well, I know how to appreciate this. I know how to treat it. I know how to value it. I see the value in it, or whatever. I put the hard work and dedication, or whatever.
Damn, boy, I just had a light bulb kind of went off to the left when I heard you say that. Yeah. Damn, it's real. Man.
In my mind, that's how I always felt. That's how it worked. You know, you get small stuff, you get little small blessings, you get crumbs or whatever they are. Then you get rewarded in the big time. You know, that's real. As long as you stay consistent, faithful. Consistent is really the key.
Consistency is the biggest key, bro. The biggest key.
As long as you do that,
when other people see you consistently showing up, whether it's one person or 100 people, then they'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna go check that out. Because I still see they steady be doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing that I try to talk about. You know, right here, when we're 111, we should be consistent. You know, with some type of events. Maybe it could be karaoke nights every Wednesday. Come down to room 111. You know, Wednesday nights we do karaoke, but we have to do it consistently. You know what I mean? But
y'all want to hear me sing? I can do a little something on karaoke night.
Your name is Jodeci now. And I ain't talking about Tyree.
I can't sing. I would not even try it. No, I would not. Well, I might try it. I don't know. I might try it. I ain't even no sipper, but if I give me a couple drinks in.
Bro, I'm telling you, I feel like we could have a great karaoke night on a Wednesday for all the working people who probably don't work on Wednesday. Even if you work on Wednesday night or whatever, but there's plenty of people who don't work on Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? They can't make all the club scenes. Some people who want to just do something different. Man, y'all come out for karaoke night, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably do it from whatever. But yeah, man. What do you think about that? I don't think that's an excuse. I think that's real life. Real life. A newborn is a lot going on. I don't care what nobody says.
Hey, if you a father,
that's a lot going on, bro.
They just had the baby and she had work the next day. It's real life. Feels like
to mothers, I'm gonna tell you this. I do apologize to all the mothers out there. That shit is tiring. A newborn, and that's why I do say by yourself.
Yeah.
I had help. I
ain't gonna lie, but a newborn stage, it's real humbling.
It really is.
You would think women would be like, yeah, I'm not gonna have sex with people that could leave me in this position again, but they'll blame the men.
Hey man, we out of here, man. We out of here. This is Gaming Growth.
Don't get me started.
Hey, this is Gaming Growth
and Tyson Talk, man. We just here giving real life lessons and conversation.
Man, y'all know we coming back. We're gonna be a little bit more consistent stuff like that. Again, sometimes you just deal with life. We're gonna call it season 2. Season 1 is over with. Season 2 getting ready to start up. We came back with y'all with a little double podcast here. Y'all know that both of us are coming back. Appreciate y'all. Y'all been asking. So we back.
We back, man. We right here at 111. Sometimes we'll be at the poorhouse, so y'all come check us out, man. Make sure to subscribe. Where at?
Gaming Growth.
Okay, Tyson Talk, at Tyson Talk on YouTube, but mostly, man, I'm really on Facebook with it. Might just need to change my Facebook name to Tyson Talk at this point. I'm Tyson Talk, Splat Bros, Loaded Cowboy Deal.
I was NLGC, Next Level Generation Community Inc.
Let's get
That's
it,
a youth program. We're gonna get some shout outs. I know Mr. Kelvin, the Shepherds, I know they're gonna be on Main Street soon doing their podcast. So shout out to them boys. Look for them soon. Do some more.
Living on the Ridge. Yeah, we need to get those. So we got to do like till next time. Y'all there.